Well, that happened. Anyways, hi guys, Magic Wolf here, and today I'm going to be doing a ranking video of not in full album, but but instead a EP that's recently came out. Today I'm ranking the Gamma the Drop remix package thing. This is unscripted again. Well, at least this part is. Anyways, so instead of doing the usual text thing, I'm going to actually do full voiceover with this one. The reason why I do a text with the full albums, compilation albums, is because if I would try to do my voiceover for it, the video would take way longer than it needs to be. I mean, it would be easier, but it would be way too long, and I don't want to waste your guys' time. With the EP, it's only just like usually between like, I don't know, like 6 to like 3 tracks most of the time. So it shouldn't take this long this time. So yeah, get ready for me to ramble a lot. This should be fun. Anyways, let's stop wasting your time and let's get on with the countdown. Kicking off the list at number 5, we have the 4B Never Left remix. I'm assuming I'm pronouncing that right. And this remix, I can't deny that they put a nice twist on, which is rather creative, but it's not enough to win me over. While the original mix is full of energy, this remix feels like pretty much empty, and the sound design doesn't give that kind of rush of enemies, if any energy at all. It just feels kind of empty, in my opinion. What you waiting for? Motherfucking drop this! At number 4, we had the Skeleton remix. I think I'm also pronouncing that rightly. Please correct me if I'm wrong, because I am terrible with pronouncing DJ names. Why do DJs have to make their names so difficult to pronounce? Jesus. Anyways, I feel the song's sound design is a little bit too far from the original mix. And while it does have interesting elements, I felt that it could have worked best if combined with elements from the original mix. This sound designs feel like it could potentially work with the original, but otherwise it comes off as somewhat uninteresting. Although it's still a decent listen, I say. It's just not something that really catches my interest. I prefer a remix that's closer to the original rather than something that's too far away from it and tries to do its own thing in 100%. That's just me though. What you waiting for? Motherfucking drop this! At number 3, we have the Wooly remix. I think I'm also pronouncing that right. Why can't DJs just use real words as the DJ names? Like, come on, it can't be that hard, can it? While this remix may be too similar to the original mix for its own good, it's still a decent listen, actually. Though most songs need to find a balance between having elements from the original that made it so great in the first place, as well as trying to do its own thing. And this particular remix, I feel, leans too much towards being similar to the original thing. When a song leans too close to the original, it oftentimes comes off as, well, sort of lazy to me, as I feel that the artist could have done more than just simply change a few things here and there. So yeah, Wooly, you could have put more effort to that, because this is, eh. What you waiting for? Motherfucking drop this! Number 2, we have the Slippy remix. So, as many of you know, if you've been watching my videos, I'm not really a big fan of this metal clanging kind of sound design. And this is something that Slippy has used frequently throughout his more recent tracks. Although this one is actually probably the most horrible I've ever heard. In fact, it probably works best in favorites since this blends in pretty well with the elements from the original mix. Even though it's a simple remix, I'd say this is probably the best track that Slippy has released in a long time. Like, I'm not even kidding, and this is just a remix. And now to top it off with my favorite track from this remix package is Stonebank Remix. To be honest though, this remix was probably the one I was least excited for compared to the rest of them. I feel that my hype for Stonebank's music is starting to die down a little bit. Although I have to say that I'm pretty impressed with this particular track. It has a nice balance between being different from the original and keeping what made the original so great, all the while having a good old Stonebank signature sound to it. Nice. And I think that wraps up this little ranking video for the drop remix package thing. Obviously, of course, give this by the title of this EP. This is only part 1, so looks like we're gonna get more. And with a song that's popular as the drop, I think it's only natural that we eventually get its own remix package. I mean, Jesus, the amount of times that this song has been played at music festivals. Man, if I had to for every time that happened, I'd be a freaking millionaire. Anyways, thank you for watching this video, and let me know what you thought of this particular video. I'll try to do this each time a new EP comes out, so that should be good old fun, shouldn't it? Anyways, I'll catch you guys next time. Take care.